Did Nick Saban have an ulterior motive in including Jackson State in his NIL rant the other night in front of the crowd in Alabama? I think he might have. Let's talk about it. What is up, college sports fans, fellow members of Mountaineer Nation? This is Coos, and welcome to another edition of Coos' Corner, where you can come in, sit back, relax, let your worries of the world drift away as I serve you up a shot of top-shelf college football content. If that kind of content is for you, please hit that red subscribe button. Please give me the thumbs up if you like this specific video, and please share this out with all of your college sports-loving friends. Let's get on with the show. Yes, I do think Nick Saban had an ulterior motive for including Jackson State in his NIL rant the other night that we've all heard about by now. And what is that ulterior motive? I think he's concerned about losing recruits to Jackson State. And I think he wanted his boosters and his fans to provide more money to the program to help in recruiting. Why do I think that? Well, it just so happens that Jackson State may be getting really close to flipping a five-star recruit from Alabama. Who is that five-star recruit? His name is Peter Woods. He's a five-star defensive lineman from Alabaster Thompson High School in Alabaster, Alabama. He's the 27th rated player in the nation, according to 24/7 Sports. He's the third rated defensive lineman in the nation and the fifth rated player in the state of Alabama. According to 24/7 Sports, his top four includes Clemson, Oklahoma, Florida, along with Alabama, and that Alabama right now is their predicted landing spot for Peter Woods. And here's what they had to say about Peter Woods. He's an explosive player that can be used in multiple defensive alignments and has some situational pass rushing ability off the edge. More than likely projects to playing with his hand in the ground at the next level. Possesses an excellent motor with a combination of good physical traits. Will need a year to develop at the next level, but has the ability to develop into a high-impact starter at the collegiate level. Unquote. So, very, very talented young man. Obviously, 27th player in the country right now, according to 24/7. Jackson State offered Mr. Woods just a couple of days before Nick Saban made that speech. Just a couple of days. So I'm sure it was still fresh on his mind when he was talking to those folks there at that fundraising event. Now, you would think, since Jackson State was on this young man so late in the recruiting process, that maybe they wouldn't have a chance, especially since he's a five-star recruit who has almost every Power 5 school in the country after him. According to the young man, Mr. Woods, that's not the case. He told On3.com that the late offer did not in any way impact Jackson State's chances and that they were right up there with his top 3 or 4 schools. To give you an exact quote from Peter Woods, here's what he had to say about Jackson State. The HBCU culture is second to none, and there is something special about what Coach Prime is building there, which is why the number 1 player in the 22 class chose them. I've been waiting for this offer and feel like I would 100% gel in this program. Hashtag I believe. So that statement right there tells me that Jackson State has a really good chance, in my opinion, of landing Peter Woods. And wouldn't it be something if Coach Prime is able to get yet another five-star recruit away from a Power 5 school, especially Alabama, who is, the biggest dynasty of college football maybe of all time. And I think that might be why Nick Saban is worried. I think he's worried. I think he's concerned because he no longer has all the advantages that he once had. And some of these other schools, especially a school like Jackson State, who's an FCS school and an HBCU, are gaining ground on him. Now, I think all that means is Coach Saban's probably going to ramp up their efforts. They'll work around it. They'll figure it out, and they'll continue to bring in five-star recruits. They'll continue to win football games, and they'll probably continue to win national championships. However, they do have a legit reason for concern as these other schools start getting more of these five-star players. Let me know in the comment section, do you think Nick Saban could have had this recruit on his mind when he made that speech in front of his boosters the other night? Or do you think it's truly a coincidence that it happened just a couple days later from Jackson State making an offer to this young man? I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. And what are your thoughts as well on Peter Woods as a player? Do you think Jackson State has a legitimate chance of landing this young man based on his statements? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. Folks, would you please check out my merch store? Link to that is in the description box. You can get t-shirts, hoodies, ball caps, coffee mugs, travel mugs, water bottles, You name it, I've got it. Check it out. Links in the description box. Again, hit the join button right below this video. Become a member of Couz's Corner. Take advantage of all the perks that I have to offer. Check out the Fanatics, Amazon, and BetUS links to do your online shopping and online betting. At BetUS, you can use promo code JOIN125 to get a 125% bonus on your first bet. If you can't do any of that, want to support me absolutely free, all you have to do is like, subscribe, share, and comment. All of that helps me out. I really appreciate all your support and for tuning into this video. With that, I'm signing off. So, Q Country Roads.